Don't you never listen? Can you hear me? You're just back in the kitchen and make me some chicken. Don't test me, bitch. Don't test me, bitch. My pimp hand is strong and my patience is thin. So thin. With all your bitchin', get back in the kitchen. I'm hungry. Don't test me, bitch. Don't test me, yeah. Don't test me, bitch. Do not test me, bitch. I will use my fist. I will smack your lip. I will bust your shit. Oh, yeah. Talk back one more time. Just one more time. And this will be the scene of a crime. Don't test me, bitch. Don't test me, bitch. Yeah, don't test me, bitch. Do not test me, bitch. I will use my fist. I will smack your lip. I will bust your shit. Oh, yeah. Try me, bitch. I dare you. Don't dare you, bitch. My pimp hand is strong and my patience is thin. So, baby, with all your bitchin', get back in the kitchen. I'm hungry. Don't test me, bitch. Don't test me, girl. Don't test me, bitch. Do not test me, bitch. I will use my fist. I will smack your lip. I will bust your shit. Don't test me, bitch. Don't test me, girl. Don't test me, bitch. Do not test me, bitch. I will use my fist. I will smack your lip. I will bust your shit. Try me, bitch. I dare you. Asking for dinner ain't asking for much. You had one job and still fucked it up. Sometimes you gotta learn respect. I use my pimp hand to correct. It's called a bitch slap, bitch slap. Come get your face clapped, face clap. Come get your lips smacked, smack, smack. You need a bitch slap. Oh, oh, yeah. I make money, but you spend it all. Don't make me leave to get some menthols. I won't wait to get you, bitch. Before I go, just one more hit. It's called a bitch slap, bitch slap. Come get your face clapped, face clap. Come get your lips smacked, smack, smack. You need a bitch slap. Oh, oh, yeah. Asking for dinner ain't asking for much. You had one job and still fucked it up. Sometimes you gotta learn respect. I use my pimp hand to correct. It's called a bitch slap, bitch slap. Come get your face clapped, face clap. Come get your lips smacked, smack, smack. You need a bitch slap. Oh, oh, yeah. It's called a bitch slap, bitch slap. Come get your face clapped, face clap. Come get your lips smacked, smack, smack. You need a bitch slap. Oh, oh, yeah. It's called a bitch slap, bitch slap. Come get your face clapped, face clap. Come get your lips smacked, smack, smack. You need a bitch slap. Oh, oh, yeah.
Dinner is over, but you're still not done. I see these plates and cups stacking up.
You better finish all of your work or dessert is really gonna hurt in this kitchen.
hold your tongue and grab a sponge. Step 2, you grab a mop and a broom. Don't stop till the kitchen is spotless. I expect you to do it topless. In this kitchen, bitches do dishes. Do the dishes, bitch do the dishes. In this kitchen, in this kitchen, in this kitchen, bitches do dishes. Step 1, hold your tongue and grab a sponge. Step 2, you grab a mop and a broom. Don't stop till the kitchen is spotless. I expect you to do it topless. In this kitchen, bitches do dishes. Do the dishes, bitch do the dishes. In this kitchen, in this kitchen, in this kitchen, bitches do dishes. Dinner is over, but you're still not done. I see these plates and cups stacking up. You better finish all of your work, or dessert is really gonna hurt. In this kitchen, bitches do dishes. Do the dishes, bitch do the dishes. In this kitchen, in this kitchen, in this kitchen, bitches do dishes. This kitchen, bitches do dishes. Bitch do the dishes in this kitchen. Bitches do dishes. Bitch do the dishes in this kitchen. This kitchen, in this kitchen, bitches do dishes.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Podcast. I am your main man, Dirty Folks, and I appreciate y'all being here. I'm putting together a domestic discipline playlist for you guys. It's gonna be called Hour 5, right? I'm just finding joints. I need 9 strong songs for your playlist while you jogging or driving or just sitting in your car because you don't want to go in the crib because you know your girl gonna bitch at you. I need that soundtrack for your life so you don't be afraid to love your woman properly, right?
Hell no, to the no, no, no.
Ain't what I meant.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
All right, Mike Lowe, hold on. Give me a second. Give me one hot second. I don't know why my mic go down every time I switch speakers, but let me work that out. All right, that should be better. All right, so I appreciate y'all being here. We're about to get into it. Like I said, man, the playlist for the Marry Your Secretary, not Marry Your Secretary, the Hour 5 playlist is going to be available soon. I want you guys to vibe to it. Every time you think like, oh, this girl getting on my nerves, and you want to walk out the house and go take a walk, or remember the kids, or remember your daddy telling you, that's a lady. I need y'all to listen to the playlist and walk back in the crib and put the smack down. Just to show you that you love her. Because you don't love her if you don't smack it out. Anyway, now that we got out the way, let's get to the regular show. Welcome to the Daycare.
Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Train your toddler. Please whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, Lo, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass.
Do me a favor, man. Click like on this video, man. Click like. Help with the algorithm, bros. Help with the algorithm. We about to cook. We're about to cook. I normally talk about toddlers, but I think this is some bullshit that I've been going through lately. So, feel my flow, bro. Feel my flow, man. Click like on the video, man. Click like.
Hi, I'm Premium Wireless for $15 a month at Mint Mobile. When I Premium Wireless for $15 a month, I think, why not Premium Wireless for $15 a month? Who am I kidding? Premium Wireless for $15 a month will always Premium Wireless for $15 a month. And sometimes, Premium Wireless for $15 a month every time. No points for subtlety, right? Let's be honest, Premium Wireless for $15 a month, am I right? Let's just stop having AI write these, okay, guys?
Yo, cell phone companies are making a mint, bro. They are making a mint. Now, today's show is not about Mint Mobile. I just like Ryan Reynolds, bro. I just like Ryan Reynolds, bro. I mean, he's Deadpool, damn it. I mean, like, who doesn't like Deadpool? Like, I rock with Ryan Reynolds. But let me tell you about October. Wait, I just lied. Ain't no October yet. That's on me. Let me tell you about August 11th. And August 11th, I couldn't sleep. I didn't go to sleep till like 6 in the morning. I woke up at noon. August 11th was a Sunday, by the way. I woke up at noon to a message from my main man console sister talking about, man, I don't know how you're going to take this, but he gone. And I'm like, fuck. And 10 minutes within me waking up, I get 3, 4, 5 phone calls like, yo, how console, how console. So I'm fresh. I got cold in my eye trying to explain to people like, yo, he gone. And people want to talk to me about it, but I just woke up. And then I did a show about it. While I'm doing the show, people calling me and like, but at the same time, August 11th was my main man Dwayne birthday party. He just made his 50th. Shout out to Dwayne. So I got to get ready for his birthday party. And then I get into it with my dad on August 11th, right before I went to my boy Wayne's birthday party, and I dropped my phone. I cracked my screen gone. It's just dead. Screen dead. Matter of fact, my phone bill was due August 27th. I haven't paid my phone bill because I can't see the screen. I'm telling you, my phone dead, bro. Like the whole screen black. It's cracked in, it's black. The only thing I can see is like the top left corner. So I can see like if I'm on the internet or not. That's all I can see. I'm like, I'm not paying the bill because I can't use the phone, right? So I gotta buy a new phone. And I like Ryan Reynolds, right? He runs commercials all day, every day, right? And I'm like, yo, Mint Mobile is on top of my head. $15 a month. Cool. I'm going to switch it to them, right? I got to buy a phone first, though. I got to buy a phone. This has nothing to do with Mint Mobile as a company. As a matter of fact, I looked at the reviews. They have excellent reviews. Apparently, they're a great company. $15 a month. You got to prepay quarterly, so it's $45, but you only got to pay once every quarter. It's a good deal. It's a great deal. I'm not knocking Mint Mobile. I just like Ryan Reynolds. So he's the example for today. But I like Ryan Reynolds. And I like Boost Mobile. Not Boost. I'm on Boost. I like Mint Mobile for whatever it's worth at all the reviews. Okay, cool. Here's where it gets murky, gentlemen. Here's where it gets murky. So I started looking for a new phone because I wanted to buy a phone before I turn my phone back on, right? I'm using Google numbers, all type of shit, because I refuse to pay my phone bill for a phone I can't use. So I'm going through and I'm looking for a phone. And I found a phone that I like. And the phone had all the features. I had never seen a phone like this before. This phone was phenomenal. I know it's a double picture and make it look gangster, but I'm like, yo, this phone dope. Like, man, I need this phone in my life, man. 8 gigabytes of memory, man. It's a 5G Android, a 7-inch display. They talk about 95% of the screen is playable. Man, they got a fucking a 36-hour talk life, a 10-hour gaming life. I play games on my phone. I'm like, yo, I could play for 10 hours. You know how many people I could ignore in 10 hours, bro? Like, my whole day is being popular, but not interacting with the people that like me. And I just play Candy Crush or whatever on my phone. Like, I give them 15 minutes, like, what's up? I be live and shit. What's up, my nigga? Ah, where the chicken at? And then 15 minutes of me being live, I spend the next 2 hours in the corner by myself just playing Candy Crush. Because I don't like people, but, you know, I be there, right? Goddamn right, I'm on Temu. What's wrong with you, bro? I'm on Temu, right? So, I'm looking for a phone. I found the phone that I like. Because I thought all the other phones were expensive, right? This phone, I can't pronounce the name of the company. We'll get to that later. But I can't pronounce the name of the company. I'm not going to try. And on Temu, they don't tell you the name. I had to Google the name. Don't know the name offhand. It don't matter, though, because that's not what. It's not about the phone company. It's about the service. Check this out. This phone right here, like I said, 8 gigabytes, a 5G, a 7-inch display. Let's stop right there. I have been a Boost Mobile customer since 2009. For the last 15 years, I've had the same number with the same carrier, various phones. I probably only have 4 or 5 phones. I only upgrade my phone every like 3 years. For 15 years, I am a person who has never had the same number my entire life. Since pages, my nigga. Since they had the see-through cases on pages in 1994, I have never had the same phone number for more than 3 months for my entire life. I am a guy who will, once I think heat around the corner, I will delete all the contacts and text messages. I will put factory reset on my phone, go to a gas station, leave my phone on pump 6, and drive off. And whoever found the phone, whatever indictments was gonna come with that phone number, them your indictments now, nigga. I ain't playing. I will do that. And I done that since I was 17 years old. So we talking from the 1990s to almost 2010s. For 20 years, I've never had a phone more than 3 months. I've had my same phone number with the same company since 2009, right? I'm reliable. I'm like middle age now, nigga. It's crazy, right? Like, you can rely on me. Like, you can call me 2 years later, same number. Like, hey, how you doing? Never been like that since I was 17 years old. I saw this phone. I wanted this phone. I was going to buy this phone, right? Now, let me show you something. Comparable phone on the Boost Mobile website would be the Galaxy S24. Now, I want to go through the specs of the phones because I'm about to make a point. I need y'all to stick with me, man. I'm about to save y'all a couple of dollars and maybe even change y'all phone service carrier if I'll change mine. I'm not going to change my phone number. I'm going to change my carrier, though. Let me show you something. These are the phone details for the Galaxy S24. A 6.2-inch screen. So a 6-inch screen. Let's go back to this phone that I like. I ain't got to go that far. 7-inch display. 7-inch screen. So you got a whole inch on it, right? Bigger phone, thinner phone, possibly better phone. Okay, cool. Now, the Galaxy had 3 cameras in the back. That's kind of slick. A flash with 2 cameras. What this one got? 5 cameras in the back. 5 goddamn cameras in the back. 5 cameras on this phone that, you know, I've never seen before in my life. Okay, cool. 50 megapixels of high resolution photos. Go back here. 48 megapixels plus 13. So you're really at 61 megapixels of high definition picture. Better photos. Bigger phone, better photos. 8K video. 8K video. Let's go back here. Let's go down to the details real quick. Video capture 1080. 1080. So this one is 8K. This one is 1080 pixel, but you got to divide that by a million. So it's 1.08 megapixels. So it's one would be 10 megapixels in this situation. 10K megapixels versus 8K. Okay, better phone all the way around. 30K space zoom. I don't know if it give me that information on here. I'm sure it's on here, but I didn't pay attention. Let's assume it's better though. Let's just assume that this baby boy right here is better. All right, we're gonna assume that. Let's go down to more information. Like I said, bright display is 6.2 inches. We already established the other one's 6.8 inches, almost 7 inches. High resolution camera, 200 megapixels. We already went. We already did all this, right? We did all this. Let me go up here to talk time. Let's go talk time. Talk time on this phone is 35 hours. On the Samsung Galaxy 24 S24 is 35 hours of talk time. This phone, I don't feel like looking for it, but I'm going to tell you, 36 hours of talk time. Plus 10 hours of gaming time for those who play games on their phone. Right? This is a superior phone all the way around. This Temu phone, yeah, XL Pro said dirty folks phone reviews. Hey, but look, man, that's for times, that's for measures, right? Like part of being a man is being frugal. That's why they do all the marketing to women, because women don't know how to count, so women give all their money up. Men count they beans, right? So anyway, with all that being said, this phone right here is at the price of $124.09 out the box, out the door, having it 5 days. $124 for a superior phone. Why keep flipping off my phone picture? Superior phone. Maybe if I do this, I won't do it. Superior phone. $124.09. This phone, which is a nice phone. I'm not the Galaxy S24. That's all right. It's an iPhone. $799. $800 for a phone. 8 times as much. Well, less than 8 times. Seven times as much for a Galaxy S24 than for a phone with more features, more gigabytes, better battery, more storage space. I don't know if it has better, like, better video. I don't know. I don't have either one of the phones. I don't have a Galaxy and I don't have this particular phone. But I know this phone got like 5 cameras in the back. Anyway, 7 times as much, right? And I said, cool, I need to get this phone Man, what happened? They don't want to show me the phone no more. I got to get this phone right here to America and then switch my number to this phone. Shouldn't be a big deal, right? Right? And that's when I learned about the great American hustle. And I like this phone. I like this phone. I can't even highlight that. Yo, somebody better say when you buy a phone from Temu, Dirty Folks TikTok. Hey, man, I hate you for that, man. Matter of fact, man, donate to the channel for that shit, bro. That was wild right there, man.
Hey,
That was
baby.
wild.
How much do you need?
Not much. Just enough for a new wig and a BBL.
Can dirty folks get some cash apps too, please kind sir?
Yeah, man. Hit my cash out for that, man. That was crazy, bro. Now you got me being a cell phone reviewer. Yo, speaking of that, though, we are going to start movie reviews. We're going to do it for 8 weeks to celebrate my boy Conso. He been in 8 movies, and we're going to watch all 8 movies my boy been in. I think I've been in 3 of the 8 he was in, but so I know those. But I'm reaching out to the directors of those movies to get a copy. We're going to do 8 movie reviews, and we're going to do it like the movies, man. Like, you could tell me when to pause. We could chop it up, talk shit during the movie. I'll give y'all the link. Y'all can check it out if y'all want to. They all like homegrown movies, bro, except for Barbershop. We're not going to watch Barbershop. But, like, we're going to watch all console movies, man. We're going to have, like, a movie Friday or something, man. I've been thinking about that for, like, 3 weeks. But anyway. Hey, my man. Yo, shout out to Infinite, man. He say, hey, folks, what could go wrong? Worst case scenario, all your pics get sent back to China and you go viral with all the dick pics in it. Hey, bro, that's crazy, right? But you speedballing, because that was one of my thoughts, honestly. But that's not why, though. But that was my first thought. I'm not going to lie. That was my first thought. That's crazy. But that was my first. Niggas, bro. That's all our first thought. Like, what's going to happen to our dick pics? That's crazy, bro. And you know what's so crazy? Even crazier? I'm going to show you something even crazier, bro. Wait. Can I do this? Let me check something real quick to make sure the phone numbers don't show up. If the phone numbers don't show up, I want to show y'all something. Let me see something real quick. If the voice, if the numbers don't show up, I might show y'all some shit. How do I get the contacts? Archive. Voicemail. Contact. They're not gonna let me be great. They're not gonna let me be great. Hey, but you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna show y'all something real quick, and then I'm gonna get back to what I'm actually talking about with the show. But blame Infinite for what y'all about to see next. And if I get a flag, also blame Infinite and block his ass. But because I'm not taking no blame. But let me see something. Who a bitch I don't like? I don't like Selena. I want to fuck Selena, but I don't like Selena. Let me see. Watch this. Watch this. Damn. Hold on. Sure. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. I guess I can't show y'all. I was gonna show y'all. I was gonna show y'all, but I can't show y'all because Google being racist right now or something. I don't know what's going on. Go to messages. Maybe that'll be it. Let me show y'all something real quick. Cause I ain't shit, but I ain't never claimed to be shit though. That's the crazy part. Like I never really was like, yo, when I grow up, I'm gonna be the shit. Like this is my Google number. This ain't my number. This is my Google number. But damn, I can't find Selena. I don't know. I can't show y'all. What I was gonna show y'all though is, ironically enough, you know how you put your own photos, like for a person, your contact list, in my actual phone, like my Google phone. Every girl on my phone that's not family, their photo is their coochie pic, bro. I can't remember a girl's face, but I know exactly how a coochie look, nigga. I know every girl I've ever met by how her coochie look. If she got a clit that stick out, if she got an innie, a outie, if she got 2 coochie lips, 4 coochie lips, no coochie lips, fat coochie, skinny coochie, dark coochie, she like prefer that little landing strip. Like my whole phone, every girl on my phone that's not related, her profile picture is the coochie pic. Shout out to Infinite Man for being a man of honor, man. A man of substance. Shout out to you, sir. You know what I mean? You know what you deserve, bro.
I'm gonna drop a dime, quarter, a whole change purse, a Chuck E. Cheese token. I'm dropping all that shit. Don't give a fuck.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
All right, so here's the real reason, right? Now the whole thing is I really did think it was because America wanted to support their citizens, maybe. Like maybe America had extra protection so China couldn't tap our phone or something like that. I thought that too. That was my first thought. I'm not going to front. And then I started Googling it, right? And what I learned is that America uses something, and I can't remember the acronym, but we'll get to it later. America uses something called CDMA broadband, right? The rest of the entire world uses GSM. All the world uses GSM except America, who uses CDMA. So if you don't have a CDMA phone in America, it won't let you swap your phone out. But the rest of the world is GSM. So I wanted to know the difference. This is an article from 10 years ago, so it's going to sound crazy like 5G is coming. We've had 5G for quite a while now. But this is how long the play has been in order. And I want to break this down because I want to teach you guys the difference between getting a phone for $100 and getting a inferior phone similar to the $100 phone for $700, $800. This is how they're cornering the market in America. They're making inferior products with a different broadband, charging you 7-8 times more than a global market price, and then marketing it in such a way that you think that you're special. If I could market, no, for real, this is just a true story. Hold on, before I play the video, let me say this real quick. And I plan on doing this too, by the way. I'm telling y'all, cause y'all my friends, right? Y'all tribe, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all that. When we get this whole tribal thing worked out, we will have a tribal restaurant where all will service chicken, various 32 different ways you can make a chicken. But one of the things we'll have is called a chicken That's what we're gonna call it, Chick-fil-A. You can't pronounce it. Don't worry about it. It ain't meant for you to pronounce, right? Because if you can't pronounce it, you're gonna pay me $12 for it, right? If you can't pronounce it, I get $12. We go get a Chick-fil-A, right? But the rest of the world calls it Baloo. For those who don't know what Baloo is, and I've done a show on this, but I'll just give you a brief summary. A Baloo is a duck egg that is fertilized. But then they boil the duck egg with the embryo in it. But of course, you're cooking the embryo because you boiled it. They cut it in half, and then they sell each half of the duck egg for $1. Really, 89 cents. It's like it's the ramen noodles of the Philippines. You know how like ramen noodles? You in college, you broke, you eat ramen noodles. You in jail, you broke, you eat ramen noodles. Jail, military, and college are the same thing. To be honest with you. I ain't gonna front. The only difference between jail, the military, and college is college got bitches. That's the only difference. Same food, same schedule, same bullshit, but college got bitches. That's the only difference. But either way, you're gonna be eating noodles. Whether you're in college, in jail, or in the service, you're gonna be eating noodles. Baloo is the noodles of the Philippines. $1 for a Baloo. If I can change the name to Chick-fil-A and you pay $13 for an inferior product than the duck egg because you don't know better, it is what it is, my nigga. That is what's happening with our cell phones. I'm not talking about the service. I'm talking about the actual phone. We're paying thousands of dollars for $150 phones. Thousands of bucks for $150 phone. And the way they get away with it is because the broadband is different, so you can't switch their... You know what? I was going to try to explain it. Ain't my job. It's his job. Let him explain it.
Hi, this is Sasha Segan from PCMag.com, helping to clear up the confusion between CDMA and GSM. If you're shopping for a mobile phone or a carrier, you've probably run into the acronyms CDMA and GSM. These are two competing, incompatible cell phone systems, and which one your carrier uses can affect your phone choices. AT&T and T-Mobile are GSM. Sprint and Verizon are CDMA. GSM networks and phones like this T-Mobile
AT&T and T-Mobile are GSM, and that's not even true anymore. But at the time they made this in 2010, it was true. But AT&T and G-Mobile are GSM, which is Global System Management or whatever the case it may be. Sprint and Verizon, and Sprint is now owned by T-Mobile, ironically enough. And T-Mobile is owned by AT&T, if I'm not mistaken, ironically enough, right? There is no more Verizon. Verizon gone. That's out of here. But so now in 2024, there's just AT&T with different branches, so they don't go to jail for monopoly laws. But whatever, right? Standard all that shit out. AT&T, get your spot back. Anyway, CDMA would be Sprint. I have Boost Mobile. Boost Mobile was bought by Sprint before Sprint was bought by T-Mobile. But until 3 years ago when Sprint was bought by T-Mobile, Boost Mobile was on Sprint networks, right? So CDMA is Sprint. Verizon Wireless is Sprint. Verizon, some old man shit. I'm about to say some old man shit. It used to be a phone company called Prime Mobile. Everybody had a Primeco phone. Primeco. That's what it was. Primeco. Primeco was the first phone to say for $100 a month you get unlimited talk and text. Before then, it was just free nights and weekends. Primeco came out the cut in like 1998. Like, give me $100, man. Unlimited talk and text. Y'all take this for granted now. Now it's like $35. And if you go to Mint Mobile, it's $15. Shout out to Mint Mobile. Sidebar, Mint Mobile is using the T-Mobile satellites, which is why they have such great service, but I digress. Primeco used to be part Cramco got bought by Verizon. All that, it's a dirty game, bro. The acquisition game is crazy. If y'all think the BDs and GDs fighting over dope blocks is crazy, when you get to that robber baron corporate shit, it's the same thing as the streets. It's less blood, more lawyers, way more lawyers, right? Less blood, more lawyers, same game. That's why I stay in my dirty folksness, cause there's no different game, bro. What Nas tell you 30 years ago? The rap game is kind of like the crap game. If the rap game, because rap is corporate, if the rap game is like the crack game, all legitimate, the lottery game is kind of like the numbers game. It don't flow as well in a rap, but it's true. The lottery is nothing but the numbers game. The dope game ain't nothing but CVS pharmacy game. There's no difference between crime and legal except the paperwork and how much money you have to put up in order for it to become legal. That's it. So all this corporate baron takeover shit ended up with being AT&T runs all the lines. So since AT&T runs all the lines, you would think AT&T is GSM, but no, my niggas, no, not at all. Anyway, let's continue.
CDMA. GSM networks and phones like this T-Mobile phone use removable SIM cards to store their subscriber data. CDMA phones like this Sprint phone don't. No SIM card. They verify all of their phones against a list on the network side. That means you can buy unlocked third-party.
Let me bring that back, because that's very important. GSM phones allegedly, because we're talking about America, right? GSM phones use a SIM card. And most of our phones, this was 10 years ago, once again, but most of our phones today use a SIM card. Phones that's on the CDMA frequency uses just the IE, what's called IBEM code. I might have the acronym wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That'd be like under the battery of your phone. So why is it that now that everybody uses a SIM card, can't you switch your number? We're going to get to that though, but let's go.
CDMA phones, like this Sprint phone, don't. No SIM card. They verify all of their phones against a list on the network side. That means you can buy unlocked, third-party, or used phones for GSM carriers and just swap the SIM card in. You can't do that as broadly on CDMA carriers. Sprint and Verizon will only accept their own phones, which they've pre-approved. There's no such thing as an unlocked phone on CDMA. But wait! This Sprint phone has a SIM card slot. Why is that? Well, it turns out that...
Pause, motherfucker. There's no such thing as an unlocked phone on a CDMA network. So no Sprint, no Boost, no T-Mobile. They said T-Mobile on the ad, but T-Mobile as the branch company, as the father company, does not do it. Their subsidiaries do it. One of their subsidiaries, for those who know, it's like Alltel or Cricket. Like there's Metro PCS, I think, might be a subsidiary of T-Mobile. Their subsidiaries do it, but the mother company doesn't. They off put that, right? All right, let's go.
SIM cards are also part of the new 4G LTE standard that all the carriers are using. But because Sprint is still a CDMA carrier, it's still authenticating every phone against its network list to make phone calls. So you still can't use a Verizon phone on Sprint or vice versa, even if they're LTE phones, because of the CDMA part. Most CDMA networks also can't do voice and data at the same time. 3G GSM devices can. Interestingly, that's an
Yo, real quick, not to keep interrupting, it's almost over. I remember the last one I had, not the phone I currently have that I broke, but the phone prior to that. I was talking to my cousin and he sent me a text, but I couldn't see the media message because I was on the phone. But he could receive media messages while he was talking to me because he was on Cricket. and Cricket was on the T-Mobile network. And I thought, I was like, yo, what type of phone you got? It must be dope. He's like, I got a cheap Cricket phone. And learning this is why he could do it. You can't talk and do media on a CDMA line, but you can with a GSM line, which is the global standard, by the way. So if you want to be a passport bro and holler at these hoes in the Philippines, she can't send you a pussy pic while you talking on an American phone. Why can't I get a pussy pic while I'm talking about show me your pussy on an American phone? That shit crazy.
Interestingly, that's an option on CDMA systems. It's just that Verizon and Sprint have unfortunately mostly ignored it. So why did so many US carriers go with CDMA? And how are the technologies actually different? Take a look at our full explanation in our article on PCMag.com.
At Metro, get a new iPhone 12 with 5G. Take amazing pictures and share instantly. You don't take yada yada in life? Don't take yada yada from your wireless provider. Get a new iPhone 12 with 5G for only $49.99. Only at Metro.
Smash that button below to learn more.
I just let the commercial play, though, because he was talking about cell phones, and it fit the mold. But let's go to what he said. Let's go to the website he was talking about. CMA. I'm going to get this right. I promise you I'm going to get this right. CDMA versus GSM. They wrote an entire article about it. I read the article. I'm going to skim through what the differences are, right? Because a lot of, once again, it's 10 years old, so a lot of this stuff doesn't really apply anymore because we're in G5 already, on 5G, I mean. And they didn't even have 4G back then. But I want to say this, though. In the 4G and 5G world, everyone will be using the same radio technology, but they may not have the same channels, and carriers may not permit other carriers' devices to be used on their networks, right? So then they start talking about companies like AT&T and T-Mobile, which will start turning off older programs. So like, and I'll show you a video on this in a minute. So like, them old flip phones with 2G networks, right? The 2G networks are dead. So they're canceling those out. The 3G networks, they're also canceling out. So when you have older phones, you won't even be able to use them. They'll become relics. I still have phones from the 1990s, right? StarTACs and Motorola Razors and all type of shit, right? That were analog. Because the digital phones came out with the Patriot Act. Nobody wants to talk about that, but that's true, right? Digital phones came out in 1996 with the Patriot Act. Because analog phones are treated like house phone, like cordless house phones. You can't tap an analog phone. When niggas had burnout, a lot of y'all too young to remember this. Niggas used to have burnout phones where you'll have a phone, but it'll be hooked up to somebody else's account, so you can call out, but nobody better call you, or the person who on the phone might answer. But at the same time, they used to also have a $1,000 deposit to get a cell phone, and the minutes was $1 a minute. Like, cell phones was crazy prices in the 90s. But so that's why niggas had burnouts. But they were analog. They were treated like house phones. You can't tap a house phone without a warrant. Even if you have a satellite to pick up radio signals, you can't take that to court if they're on a cordless house phone. But you don't need a warrant for digital, because digital is just digital. So they converted from analog cell phones to digital cell phones in 1996. And I told people then, like, yo, they're about to start tapping it. The Patriot Act didn't come out to 2001. I'm telling people in 1996, like, yo, they about to start tapping everything. They don't want digital, my nigga. They about to grab this shit out the sky. Lo and behold, everybody in Chicago got indicted in the year we don't speak on, between 95 and 97. And during the course of that, those phones, those analog phones that I still have, I don't know why I still got them, but I still got them. I can't use them because they're analog on a digital network. Now they're saying that if you have anything under a G4, you won't be able to use it after. I'll play the video. They'll tell you next year sometime or this year sometime. You won't be able to use those either if you got an older phone that's not G4 or better. So I want to show you how we got here. Here we go right here. Most of the rest of the world use GSM. The global spread of GSM came about because in 1987, Europe mandated the technology by law, and because GSM comes from industry consortium. What we call CDMA, by and large, is owned by chip maker Qualcomm. You know what's so crazy about that? All those prime code phones I was talking about earlier, all those phones were Qualcomm phones, bro.
Hell no, to the no, no, no.
So at the peak, like I said, switched from analog to digital between 95 and 96. I was there. I remember that shit. When that happened, Qualcomm and Motorola were the top two phones. Nokia had a little phone. They had one phone. You could play Snake on it. But the major players at that time were Motorola and Qualcomm. And because they were the major players, when you on top, you make the rules. So if Qualcomm used CDMA, then American standards would be CDMA, because your politicians are not smart. They just know how to open an envelope full of money. You know what I mean? And because of that, we fell off the global standard, right? Now, let me continue. So why do so many U.S. carriers go with CDMA? Timing. When Verizon's predecessors and Sprint switched from analog to digital in 1995 and 1996, CDMA was the newest, hottest, fastest technology. It offered more capacity, better call quality, and more potential than the GSM of that day. GSM caught up, but by then those carriers' paths were set. So they say you can get GSM in Canada and Mexico, but not in America, right? Let's go down a little bit. Going to the science. Short version, GSM uses I want to call them matrix numbers, the 1 2 1 2 1 2, the binary numbers. I don't know why they got 1 2 3. Binary numbers are 1 2 1 2, but let's say they use 1 2 3. I don't care. So GSM uses binary numbers. Meanwhile, CDMA requires a code division system. So every number is its own individual number instead of just using binary. And that was supposed to be faster, which it probably was in 1995. I can't say the six. That year don't exist. That year never happened. Never happened. So 1995, 1997, maybe it was faster, but not today. But what ended up happening is when GSM started going past CDMA so quickly, everything switched to G. So we went to 2G, 3G, 4G. Right now we're at 5G because the G's were supposed to be what kept up with what happened with GSM, right? So this would be like an example of an older phone that would be no longer available on the network, right? Now, the difference is what they say is there's no difference between the phones, but there's a difference between the coding. America only accepts CDMA coding with their major networks, which is a problem, by the way, with consolidation. If there was more competition, there would be more GSM companies. But because everything's consolidated with AT&T right now, whatever AT&T says, that's what America has to do. It's like you can choose anything you want to choose as long as the mother company is AT&T. Right? I want to show you guys something real quick. A guy did a video. Maybe I can speed it up a little bit. I'll speed it up a little bit because he be talking slow. And he shows you guys the difference between phone companies. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert because I researched this since like 7 o'clock this morning because I told you I'm trying to buy a new phone. And y'all could talk about me talking about, oh, dirty folks want to get a T-Move phone. I don't give a fuck about y'all life, nigga. I like that T-Move phone, bro. That's a nice ass phone, bro. $130 instead of $800, and I get more features. Hell yeah, I like that T-Move phone. Shout out to T-Move, nigga. But he's gonna do an experiment. Not with the phone. It's going to be this phone. This is the only phone they're going to use. The difference is only going to be phone carriers. So let's go. Did I speed this up? I don't think I sped it up. I'm going to speed it up a little bit.
Work good here in the USA. Now for that reason, I have 3 different SIM cards. The first one we have, it's Verizon SIM card. So we're going to test this SIM card on this phone, see what happens. And also I have active AT&T through Net10. It's not like directly through AT&T, but it's AT&T, it's MVNO, but 100% working with no issues, as you guys can see. I have tested it, so I don't have a problem. And this is a Pixel phone. Pixel basically compatible with any US carrier. And I have a T-Mobile SIM card on this Galaxy phone, and this SIM card belongs to Simple Mobile. It's T-Mobile, MVNO, the same thing, but it should work the same thing. Now first,
all right, so he has 4 phones. I wrote them down already. He has a T-Mobile phone. He's about to do T-Mobile first, then AT&T, then the Google Pixel phone, then Verizon. Let's see what happens.
Start with T-Mobile. Let me go ahead and remove the SIM card, and as you guys can see, this phone is working. I have no issue whatsoever, and this is a US model of the Galaxy A21. Let's go ahead and remove the SIM card and insert the SIM card on the international phone just to see what's gonna happen. Now, most of the international phone comes with 2 different SIM cards. I would highly recommend, if you want to use only one SIM card, to put it in SIM number 1, which is the primary SIM card for the phone. So let's go ahead and insert the SIM card and see what happens. Sometimes the phone might ask me for restart, sometimes doesn't ask me to restart, but let's wait and see. Now the phone's going to show us that the SIM number 1 is active, and also we can check the APN settings just to make sure everything is good. But it looks like we have LTE, and by the way, this is not a 5G phone, so very normal to pick up LTE.
So his SIM card worked on T-Mobile with a global phone. He'll say this, but he said he got the phone in Iran or Iraq. So this is a phone he bought overseas, and he's using the United States SIM card on it. And T-Mobile works. Shout out to T-Mobile. We got a check for T-Mobile. T-Mobile passed the international test. Let's see what happens.
Now the phone is working. Let's go ahead and check the internet just to see if the internet is gonna work. And the internet is working.
We still on
so
T-Mobile.
As described, this phone is international GSM, and T-Mobile is a GSM carrier here in the US. So I don't think so you're gonna have any issue if you have the same model. I always recommend to read everything, because this phone, for example, came from Middle East. And
hold on. I'm bringing back
recommend to read everything, because this phone, for example, came from Middle East, so this belong to a different region. Maybe you're gonna buy a phone from North America, so it's gonna be also another region. Just want to pay your attention.
That
about
phone came from the Middle East. Totally different coding. Totally different system. Now we're gonna go to the next phone. The next phone is gonna be an AT&T phone.
Sure, let's go ahead and test it out and see what happens. Now I will inject the SIM card, T-Mobile SIM card, which works fine with no issues. And let's see if AT&T is gonna do the same thing. We're gonna use SIM number 1, which is what I would highly recommend. I have already inserted the SIM card. Now the phone's gonna refresh and let's see what's happening. The phone still says no service with AT&T SIM card. Even the AT&T also works on the GS.
He's gonna play with it a lot. AT&T never is gonna start working. It's never gonna start working. Yo, motivational. There you go. He say, man, his 4G phone don't work on AT&T. His don't either, bro. His don't either, man. AT&T is totally not on the GSM network. Let's go to Google.
Active on the phone, but still I don't see any will do anything. Now after rebooting the phone, we still have no signal, so the phone is still not working. It was working fine in the Pixel phone. I didn't
He's still
have
on
any issue
AT&T.
whatsoever.
How long you talk about AT&T?
So let's wait more and see if we're gonna get a signal or it says emergency only. Now also I have done off the camera to go to APN settings, just make sure we have the right settings and it doesn't look. If they say AT&T,
he's going through the entire troubleshoot for the AT&T SIM card. Nothing worked. I'm fast forwarding because he went through a lot of stuff to try to make the AT&T work. None of it worked. So
they should guarantee it should work to AT&T, but this specific model did not work for AT&T. Now let's go ahead and inject this SIM card and try a Verizon SIM card. Now I'm going to use this Verizon SIM card over here. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen. I'll go to number 1. And let's see what happens. Now as you guys can see, we have bars and we have SIM number 1 is active and we have 4G LTE as you guys can see over here. Now if we call 611, let's see if the phone's gonna make phone calls. So the phone is making phone calls, calling customer service, but let me tell you what I did off the camera. I checked the IMEI number of the phone on Verizon website, and Verizon declined the IMEI number, so it means I cannot activate this IMEI number. Now, if I decide just to swap SIM card from one phone to another, there is a chance that the phone will work only in a specific area, so it will be partially working, and sometimes you're not going to get no signal or whatsoever. That because Verizon uses the CDMA system, not the GSM system.
I want to reiterate what he just said. He said he put his card in a Verizon phone. The Verizon phone is 50-50. He said he put his SIM card in the Verizon phone and it worked. However, if he went somewhere else, the Verizon phone may not work because they run on a CD. I ain't gonna keep trying to remember that shit. The CD network instead of GSM. So let me show you something, guys, real quick. I was going to say this for later, but I'm going to speedball through this real quick. This one I'm about to show you. Let me see if I can make it bigger real quick before I share the screen. Nah, I can't make it bigger. So this right here is, generally speaking, how cell phone coverage maps work, right? This particular one is for Cricket, which is part of T-Mobile, but they all look similar, right? Like this would be Metro PCS. You have areas where they work, areas where they don't. Metro PCS is a motherfucker. I bought a Metro PCS phone. You know, I just told y'all I used to talk on the phone, and when it shit get burnt, I delete all the contacts, leave it on the gas station on pump 6, and move on. I did that. When I left South Dakota, which is up here, I don't know if y'all can see, South Dakota up here, I didn't go back to Chicago. I went straight from South Dakota to Atlanta. So I dropped my phone off, and I drove down to Atlanta without a phone. I don't know what was going on. Can't ask me about Nebraska. I wasn't on the phone. But when I got to Atlanta, I bought a Metro PCS phone once I touched down in Atlanta. I was only in Atlanta like 3 or 4 days before I was about to delete the bitch that I went down to Atlanta to lay up with, right? And then I left Atlanta and still didn't go to Chicago. Hit the I-75 and went to Detroit. I went because I had no intent of ever coming back to Chicago, honestly. So I left Atlanta and I went straight to Detroit. So when I got out of the Atlanta metro area, before I even got to Chattanooga, Tennessee, the Metro PCS phone died. Now that I'm looking at this map, I wish I could make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? I can't even make it bigger. Let me go back. I can't even make it bigger. I can't. Let's see it. View image. I can't make it bigger. I can't make it bigger. So when I left Atlanta, before I even got, because this Tennessee right here, before I got to Chattanooga, the phone started dying. I couldn't use the phone again until I got past Cleveland on my way to Michigan. Now, I was able to use the phone from Detroit. When I got to Detroit, I could use the Metro PCS again. But then when I decided I did have to go back to Chicago because I got invited. Yo, don't judge me. But I got invited to an R. Kelly yacht party. This was like 2007. I got invited to an R. Kelly yacht party, so I told him I'd be back, but I'm going to slide to the shop for a minute. By the time I got around Ypsilanti, Michigan, where the University of Michigan at, right, where the Wolverines at, the phone died again and didn't work again until I got to like Gary, Indiana. Because there's a lot of places that you might be on a GSW frequency, but once you get into those roaming areas that would normally pick up with y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, it don't work. So to have the phone that I want, to have this beautiful phone right here, if I switch it over, that means that phone wouldn't work. Hold on. In Wyoming and Nebraska and Iowa and Montana, it wouldn't work anywhere around here because it's not on the network. So you can get it and it might work as long as I stay in Chicago or be in a major city, but it won't work if I'm on the road and I see them good old boys with the pickup truck and they come behind my car and I got to call somebody. My phone may or may not work. That's what he's saying. Man, click like on the video, man. Click like on the video. We're going to go back to his shit. We're gonna keep rocking. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show you what I learned on my day of cheapness, you know. Hold on. Back to the video with that. All right.
Now, what we can learn from this video, if you live in the US, I would highly recommend to buy a phone from the US to be 100% compatible with the network here. International phone, maybe if you buy one from overseas, you can test SIM card and try to check with the carrier to see if the IMEI number is compatible before you even purchase the service, just to avoid you spend extra money on the phone, because US, they use completely different network and they have different frequency than overseas. I wish you guys find this video helpful. If it did, thumbs up and subscribe for more videos here on Variety.
Now here's the thing. The phone that you buy overseas is also the phone that they sell in Canada. So it's not like that frequency doesn't work in America. It just works when it feel like working, depending on who you bought the service from. Because America can use GSW cards. The G system is in your card. It's not in the phone. That's the old way. That's the CD joint. I have something else I want to show y'all. I gotta find it. Hold on. I'll be right back while I look for this real quick. I don't know where it went. Just had it. Alright, I guess there's not any more content. I thought I had one more video. Apparently I don't. Click on it, man. Click on it if y'all want me to drop the link. If not, I'll be out. But here's what I came up with. I decided to buy the phone. I decided to be a maverick. I decided to buy the phone. Because if it's dictated on your card, on your SIM card, and every phone got a SIM card, maybe I could slide through the mixer, right? Maybe I can get through the cut. Right? Now I will say this though. Damn, man, you got nowhere. Let me pull that up real quick. I will say this though. I may have to switch to Cricket. When I went through all the things, as I did my studies at like I said, about 7 o'clock this morning, and then I saw that video later on in the day. They were all talking about T-Mobile was one. Before I saw the video that proved T-Mobile will allow you to use the phone, they were talking about T-Mobile and their subsidiaries will let you use the phone. One of their One of their subsidiaries is Cricket Wireless, right? So I'm thinking about going to Cricket. So you go to like bring your own phone, right? Go to bring your own phone. And they'll have a better list than this. This is a bad list, and I can't remember how I got there the first time. I can't remember how I got that. Let me show you this. I'll show you this. Wait, let me go to hold on, guys. I'm gonna show you the easiest site you can do it on, but they won't let you do it. It's Mint Mobile, right? Now I know it won't be. You can't activate on Mint Mobile because they're part of AT&T network, which is why they have such a great network. But just for the sake of showing you what I'm talking about, I want to show you what I'm talking about. So they'll have a list of phone compatibility. Now, the name of this phone is that's the name of the phone. That's how you know it's on T-Mobile. They don't even got the name of the phone, bro. The phone be so off-brand, bro. They don't even have the name of the phone. They don't even say. It was like XE. It was like XY something. But all these phones got crazy names though. All these phones got crazy names, and they don't have none of the names on they phone. You see, how I say just titanium black. Like there's no name of the phone. Like they don't brand it just in case you want to rebrand their phone, which I think is kind of dope actually. But it's not helping me in this particular situation. But let's go. We'll say, let me put some with an X. Anything with an X more than likely is a Chinese company, right? So you got Xbo, XTG, Zage, XL, XB Electronics. All these are Chinese companies. If it's all with an X, more than likely it's from China, right? I'm gonna see if they got the XY. Just so I can make a point. They don't, because why would they? Because they don't care about my life. But the fact they don't have it means they don't service it, right? But let's say Xtelecom, right? And then you put model brand shine, right? And then you check to see if they do the phone, right? None of the phones from China is compatible with Mint Mobile because Mint Mobile is part of AT&T's network, and AT&T network doesn't do GSM phones, right? I tried this with like 13 different phones, like no cap, like 13 different phones. Matter of fact, it's on a whole different screen, but let me see if I can show y'all real quick what I'm talking about. Real quick. Like all these tabs, right? Different phone, right? Like this the phone I want. But I actually searched every single phone on all of the websites to see if it was compatible for me to. Damn, they sold this bitch that quick. How they gonna sell it? All right, it don't matter. Get your money. Get your money. Nice little $65 phone. Cost about $120 at the crib. Right? It looked like a kind of look like a note. $62, right? Tried this one. It went on work. Tried this phone right here. This one don't work. $46. But this is like 3G or some shit like that. What was it? Yeah, 3G. Say it right here, 3G. It's an older phone. You know what I'm saying? Off sale. They're trying to get rid of it. You know what I mean? But $50 ain't bad, right? $50, throwaway phone. But nope, can't transfer that. Tried this phone, the Realme Note. So it's like, it's like a note, but it ain't a note, but it's like a note. It's not a Galaxy, but it's like a note. You know what I mean? Can't get that. $79 for a note? That's a great price, bro. For a note? $75, $79 for a note is a good price, but nope, they wouldn't take it. Tried they finally got the name and I can't pronounce it, bro. That's crazy. VIQEE. Ain't it supposed to be a U behind a Q? VIQEE. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Vicky? It's a nice phone that I'm looking at it though. How much this one for? A buck 30? That's a nice phone. Didn't work though. What else I say? I chose this military joint. It's a military joint, right? Because I keep drawing my phone. I was like, I dropped my phone and I cracked it. So I probably need a better phone. You know, a phone that can survive. I'm so tired of these goddamn gay models. But anyway, a G.I. Joe type of phone that can survive some shit. You know, gaming is just, look how these cameras, the camera kind of slick. You know, look for this. This picture they should have started with the Asians and the dude that like a young what's the name of Chris? Damn, Chris. The dude that played on Guardians of the Galaxy. He like a young Chris, whatever white boy name is on Guardians of the Galaxy. Anyway. And short version, she look like a Chinese Keisha. Shout out to Chinese Keisha, bro. She a red bone. You see the cornrows? She a red bone. She like rap music. She take it raw, have beige babies. That's what y'all get a passport for. She can spend $40 in yen instead of dollars. They all crazy. But yo, she going though for 2 tacos. Shout out to her. But yeah, I tried to get this phone for the $85. This one didn't register, and this was even worse because they sell a different version of this phone on Amazon. That's cold cracked for the streets. But it's like $40 more, $30 more for the same type of phone. But it's not called the Armor 15. It's called like the Armor X or something like that. But it's the same phone for like $40 more. So I wanted to get Chris Pratt. Thank you, Jamar. Yo, for real, Jamar, since you know what I'm talking about, don't you like Chris Pratt? I'm about like Chris Pratt, right? A young Chris Pratt. I ain't playing. I'm about like young Chris Pratt. And she look like a Chinese Alicia Keys. And he look like Jet Li. Now I'm looking at this. He look like a young Jet Li. At least he look Asian. All of them Asian, but he look Asian. Shout out to him. Anyway, so here's what I'm going with, guys. That's all I'm saying. The key to wealth is to have something or someone that makes you money, saves you money, or saves you time. I want you guys, you gotta take Tylerology, right? So you can find a girl that makes you money, saves you money, or saves you time. But that's a constant in your whole life if you want to be successful, right? Make you money, save you money, or save you time. It doesn't make sense to make money so you can buy something more expensive, right? Doesn't make sense to be a 6-figure nigga so you can get a bitch with a $12 dress. We already see how that happened, how that worked out for your boy Tyrese, right? Make a $10 million to get a bitch in a $12 dress. It don't work out, bro. That's not the game. The game is to make everything around you work for you. And I don't mean that as an employee situation. I mean work for you as far as lifestyle. Like, man, this works for me. Like, yeah, this match my swag. It worked for me, right? The people around you, your 5 friends, your bitch, your phone. Everything got to work for you. You got to make you money, save you money, or save you time. I'm trying to save you money. If you can get a phone, and you can judge me off my Temu, judge me off my Temu shopping list if you want to. I don't care. But I showed you guys they had a phone for $127 that was better than the phone for $795. America has shut down the market to the point that 90% of the phones available on the globe aren't accessible in the United States. Y'all don't think that's some bullshit, bro? Y'all don't think some bullshit?
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here he comes. Look, guys.
The same way that most of the world, like 90% of the world, doesn't allow their food and drug organization, whatever they call it, to have the preservatives and additives that the FDA allows Americans to eat. They be like, yo, that's poison. America, let these citizens eat poison. The same way they don't allow certain things. 90% of the world has cheaper electronics than America. Cheaper labor than America. Cheaper innovations than America. Try to get a 3D printer from Temu, then try to get a 3D printer from Best Buy. And tell me the comparison on the price. To save money, a penny saved is a penny earned. If I buy the phone, I'm spending money. If I buy that phone for plus tax, let's play the plus tax game. If I buy that phone for $150, with tax included, right? But the phone that I want that look like it would cost $850 when it's all said and done with tax and shipping and all that. Did I not just save myself $700? I spent $150, but then I not save myself $700 because a penny saved is a penny earned. Why is it that America wants to monopolize the market? Why are they selling? Bro, I promise you, bro. I promise you, it's probably one chip or one board, one solder is the difference between $127 in Europe and $700. Wait, how much does it cost? I don't even want to lie to y'all. I want to be accurate when I'm talking. If I'm gonna talk bullshit because I'm mad, I am mad about this shit because I'm gonna figure it out. $700. How much is the price? Hold on. There you go. $799.99. Can y'all see that? Let me make it bigger, man. Y'all not feeling my flow, bro. Y'all not feeling my frugal, bro. Y'all not feeling my frugal. The Galaxy S24. $799.99. A very comparable phone. Some Chinese shit we ain't never heard of. That look better actually. $124.09. $125 versus $800. Bruh. The game ain't the same, bro. Man, look, somebody lying, bro. Somebody is lying. This one got a bigger screen, better camera, better speakers, more memory time, longer talk time. For, but what, $650 cheaper? Somebody lying, bro. Somebody fucking lying. A $650 lie, bro. America is monopolizing telecommunication. This is what I would like. This is my dream. This is the dream of an old man, right? I'm not old right now, but I'll have to be old before it happens because you'll have to have a 7-year plan and then wait 7 more years for it to mature. So we talking 14 years from where I am right now. I'll be old then. I'll be like getting AARP magazines and shit. You know what I'm saying? Taking dick pills so I can, fuck 40-year-old girls and call her a Tinder, But I would like for the best and brightest of us to be innovators. Figure this shit out. All the niggas that went to the ride, figure this shit out. All the best and brightest of us that went to MIT, but ended up marrying a white girl and moving on with their life because a black is bullshit. Give them a tribe to bring that back to, so and protect them from Keisha and Pookie. Like, I ain't black, fuck y'all. I'm a tribe. Like, so we can have a better mousetrap because this is some bullshit. The markup is crazy. The markup is crazy. Anyway, I saw this. I thought it was interesting, man. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Love you, brothers, as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up. Take your courses, man. And yo, and support the soap. I need to put that other commercial. Wait, I got that other commercial. I gotta load it. Now I don't feel like looking for it. Man, support the brand, and on top of support the brand, get money with the brand, man. Wherever y'all at, talk to y'all local mom and pop spot to put No Show Organic, the Dirty Folk soap in the store. Y'all to get paid off every bar we sell, B. You to connect. I'm the supplier, y'all to connect. The stores, that's the spot. You know what I mean? We gonna move this work, nigga. We gonna move soap like niggas move dope, man. We gonna make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Come get money with your boy. Anyway. I'm out.